There has been another Brian Laundrie sighting, and y'all, this one is well worth looking into. Granted, all of them are worth looking into because at this point you just never know, I guess, because he's not in custody. A lot of people have their conspiracies. We're going to discuss those in a bit. But this latest sighting was on the Appalachian Trail in Tennessee, right there around the Carolinas border in Tennessee on the Appalachian Trail. This guy didn't even really know how to pronounce the dude's last name. He's not familiar with the case, but he did see that something was kind of off about this person and their story. So he thought, let me look and see because, everybody in the world at this point is aware that, this guy's being sought after. So he looked at the pics and was like, holy shnikey, this could be Brian Laundrie. He really didn't say it like that, but I'm just thinking that's the way he was saying it. But anyway, let's get into the 911 call placed by Dennis regarding the Brian Laundrie sighting. Keep in mind, he couldn't pronounce his last name because he isn't following this case closely at all.
I'm on the highway right now, but I ran into Brian Lauer just a little while ago.
Okay, where did you see him at?
I was at the parking lot for the Appalachian Trail on the north side of on Waterville Road.
Okay, and just on Waterville, or did you see him near a house? Did you see a mailbox?
He was driving a truck, and I stopped and talked to him. Was a white truck. I think it was a Ford F-150. I'm not 100% sure of that. And it was kind of a newer model. It wasn't like an old beater. It was a newer truck.
Okay. And what makes you say that it was him?
I was making a U-turn and in the road, and he came up behind me and he slowed down and kind of flashed his lights, like telling me, "Oh, go ahead and go, and I'm going to wait for you." And as I turned around and I'm coming back by him, he's waving his arm out of his truck, like for me to slow down. Mm-hmm. And I pull up next to him. I'm getting ready to go through the tunnel here. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I stopped and I was.
So this is where it cuts out.
Lost you.
And he was talking wild. He said that his girlfriend loved him and he had to go out to California to see her. And he was asking me how to get to California. And I said, well, you can get on I-40 right there and drive west and you'll get there. And he said, no, I think I can go this way, and kind of left. But he was acting funny. And I wasn't sure about what he looked like. And then I went and parked and pulled up the photographs of him. And I'm 99.99% sure that was him.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to pass this along to my sergeant, okay?
All right. I'll meet somebody out there if they want to. I'm telling you, it was him.
Okay.
So this is the area in which the guy said that he seen Brian Laundrie. He's pretty sure you heard him. He's 99.999% sure this was Brian Laundrie. We already know Brian's been linked to the Appalachian Trail and around that area. So this is worth looking into. And like I said, they're all worth looking into, all the sightings. Now, we do have more audio of Dennis explaining. He's sitting down with his wife, girlfriend, significant other. But he's explaining the sighting again. So let's listen to Dennis, what he had to say.
I'm Dennis Davis, and I was coming up from Florida on Friday to go hiking the Appalachian Trail. I got up here to the North Carolina, Tennessee area at about 12:30, so early Saturday morning. I was parking my car at a parking lot where we were going to be leaving a car, and I had passed the parking lot, so I was doing a U-turn to go back to it. And as I was doing that U-turn, a vehicle approached from behind me. The vehicle let me go ahead and finish my U-turn, and as I was driving up to that vehicle, the gentleman in the vehicle stuck his hand out and kind of waved me down. I pulled up alongside of the vehicle. It looked like a Ford F-150 truck. It was white. I was in a car, so I was lower than the vehicle. I rolled my window down, and I started talking with the gentleman. I could tell right away that something wasn't right with him. It took him a second to get anything out, and then he said, "Man, I'm lost." And I thought, I was kind of lost myself. I thought maybe he was another hiker looking for the same parking lot. And I said, "Well, I'm not from around here, but what are you trying to find?" And he said, "Man, I need to go to California." And I was like, "Wow, well, I don't know the directions to California," but he said, "Yeah," he said, "Me and my girlfriend had a fight, and man, I love her, and she called me, and I need to go out to California to see her." And I said, "Well, man, I-40 is right there." We were right next to I-40, and I said, "You can take I-40 west, and it'll get you to California." And he said, "No," he said, "I think this road that we're on, I'm just going to take it to California." And that was Waterville Road. When I got off the phone with FBI, I looked at some more pictures, and I saw a profile view of Brian. And that's how I was kind of looking at him, because he was in his truck, so most of the time I was seeing the side of his face. And when I saw that profile view, I was like, I'm absolutely 100% sure that was the guy. My heart was thumping, and I immediately called the FBI back, and I said, "Listen, I just called you guys, but I'm telling you, this was the guy." And so the lady, first time I spoke with the man, second time was a lady. She again took my information. I was sitting there in this parking lot. I'm like, "What do I do now?" And I was like, "Well, no one's calling me." So I called 911. At that time I was in Tennessee, so I got the Tennessee 911. I called and spoke with the operator there. She took my information. Again, nobody was calling me back. I'm sitting there for an hour now. And so I got in my car, and I actually drove back by the site where I had saw him, just to...
Now, Dennis's audio had cut out right there, but I know that he said that when he went back, Jude wasn't there. What he expected or suspected to be Brian Laundrie wasn't there anymore. Keep in mind, he said the pickup truck that he was seen in was a newer model white Ford F-150. It is worth looking into if he knows anybody that drives a white Ford F-150. And if he does, if the FBI and if the police or Dog the Bounty Hunter figures out that he does know somebody, it'll probably be Dog that figures it out. Y'all watch and see what I tell you. Dog can figure stuff out and let us know. But anyway, the guy said that he spoke with Dog's daughter, Lisa, because Lisa Chapman, baby Lisa, has been on the case. We know she helps her daddy. She's been helping her daddy for years. I love me some baby Lisa. But baby Lisa let him hear some audio that she had of Brian. I don't know why she had to hear it. I mean, it's all out there. The audio of the body cam footage. Brian's voice is all out there. Like, I have it on this channel. If you want to search the videos, I have the police body cam footage below, or in the videos. Not below this video, but, in the videos. So, check it out if you want to hear his voice, and if you think you've run across him. If you want to compare. You get what I'm saying. So, pretty much, we just have a bunch of sightings that were going on. Let me know what you think in the comments. It is worth noting that this man is an engineer. This Dennis guy is an engineer. He has no reason whatsoever to be out here clout chasing or looking for attention. So I would definitely take his sighting and his report as gospel at this point. And if you're anywhere around the Appalachian Trail, if you live in Tennessee or anywhere at this point, keep an eye out for this loser. And I'm calling him a loser because he disappeared. Yeah, disappeared. Knowing Gabby was out there. Come on now. This right here, I can't handle it. He left his fiance in Wyoming, left her, came back, didn't answer no questions, didn't help authorities look for her whatsoever. So in my eyes, in my opinion, he is a loser. And let me tell you, that's about the nicest way I could put it at this point. So if you've seen this guy, please call authorities. Please call 911. Call the FBI. Call Dog's Tip Line. Call anybody at this point if you've seen this loser anywhere. Y'all be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment, do all that jazz. Share this video. Share my channel. And I appreciate you so much for being here. Now, let's all work together and let's help Gabby's family get justice. Hashtag justice for Gabby in the comments below.